Welcome to Shovelware Diggers. Our dig team is currently excavating the Softkey Shareware 2000 Hit Games 2 CD collection. You can find a link in the video description containing the entire directory structure of this archive. It's week 57, and this is what our diggers have in store for us today. For more information on how to join the dig team, simply head on over to the Patreon page linked in the video description. Now without further ado, let's begin. First up, we have a team dig from Jim and Matthew Belshen, who dug up DOSGAMES /arcade2 /OGRE. Well, I know about the 3D OGRE game engine, but this is definitely not going to be, whoa, 84? Holy jeez, this is definitely not going to be a 3D engine. I don't think. 1984? Well, let's see what we got here. No, we got a bunch of dots so far. Left to place 40 armor, 18 infantry? What are the controls? I put in movement points for C, huh? Okay, there's clearly some controls I'm not getting here. Okay, so the controls, this is supposed to be a hex grid. And the controls are basically okay, wait till you guys hear this. Y, U, G, J, B, N. And they're used to move in the 6 different hexagonal directions. That's gonna take some getting used to. But I still have to place 18 infantry, I guess. Okay, so I've placed all the stuff. I guess I gotta move CP. This looks like some sort of war game. Move heavy tank. I don't know. That wasn't even really a move GEV. There's clearly more to this thing, but okay, so now it looks like a whole bunch of other stuff happened. Treads 45, 1 missiles 2. I really don't understand what's going on here. There was a doc file, but it was pretty big. Let me load that up on my own accord and see how to actually play this thing. Wow, I'm in the midst of reading the documentation right now, off screen. There are literally, you've got the 6 movement keys, but there are literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different kinds of units you can place, and every single one of them has their own unique key on the keyboard. And none of that shows up on screen. That, you basically have to have this document in front of you to play this thing. Okay, so apparently this is based on some sort of pen and paper game, according to the documentation. That was originally put together in 1977? Oh geez, whatever that ogre was, it just did a whole ton of damage to my units. Yeah, some of them can't move over top of the stars, but some of them can. I don't know. This is definitely a... What? Divide star EY1516/-1. What? Did I just, like, crash the game or something? No, it's... I don't understand this. The documentation, by the way, wasn't much help. There was a lot of it, and all it was just describing the actions you could do. It didn't actually tell you, like, what the purpose of everything really was. Wow. Okay, that was one of the most user-unfriendly games I have ever played. Of course, 1984, what do you expect? If anybody knows more about the particular pen and paper game this was apparently based off of, let me know, because I'm willing to bet that that's probably more easy to understand than this was. Next up, Matan Hirschberg has dug up DOSGAMES /ADVENTUR /Merlin. I'm gonna guess something to do with Merlin. It's just common sense. It's a game called Merlin, apparently. It's got an INF file. That might mean a Windows application. Yep, we got a Windows app inside the DOS folder again. Let me switch over to that. Okay, I've got Windows loaded up here. DOSGAMES ADVENTUR Merlin. Merlin.exe. Carl Games Offline presents Merlin. Quest for the Wand. This game is shareware if you keep it for more than 7 days. That's not a very long time to trial a piece of software for. I was playing PC speaker music again. That's actually kind of weird to see a Windows 3.1 program use the PC speaker. It's actually really hard to read with the PC speaker music going. Is there like a way to turn the sound off? X music. Do you wish to turn the music off? Yes, so. Okay, now I can read this. That was weird. The game like froze up everything else until I... And now it's moved the... What? Oh boy. We've got a game that's been programmed in a weird way considering the stuff it's doing. Anywho, let's get back to that help screen again. Okay. The purpose of this game is to find a key hidden in one of the things on the level 1 map and bring it to the Gate of Billiam called Bill Gates. Yeah. This will bring you to level 2 where you must find a wand, which looks very much like the key, hidden in one of the, I'm going to guess a chest on the level 2 map and bring it to Merlin's castle. You are the light blue player, which, why does it look like a dot with other dots? Starts south of the blue castle. Use the arrow keys to move around, and you move around according to the die at the bottom of your screen. The rectangle around the die is light blue. It is your turn to move. The die shows example 4. You can move 4 steps in one direction. If a dead end, you can turn back. Play against 1 to 3 computer players. Apparently, a Carl York wants $15 US for this game. Well, let's see if it's worth $15 US. So, apparently, the Cyan player. I look to have stuff up here. Maybe I should hit restart. Oh, that just brings it back here. Okay, so let's see. Oh no, I'm this little dot right here. That is so hard to see. Actually, let's turn the music back on. Okay, music's back on, so... Geez, you have to actually land exactly on where you want to go. And apparently the red player just got a silver bar. And now it's my turn, and I have to move 5. And I get... nothing! It's very cheerful for nothing. How come he can stop on the... There's got to be a key so that you can stop wherever you want to. Okay, so apparently it costs money to use, or the different bars you get to do different things. So, right now, if I wanted, I still have 2 moves left on the die. If I wanted to stop moving, I'd actually have to pay a silver bar. And you do that by hitting the Enter key. So, let's do it. And that one's empty. Beautiful. Is he getting, like, shot in the face or something? No, it seems like his gold bar just got stolen or something. Oh, hey, I got a gold bar. From what I read in the documentation, the gold bars are used to travel across the ocean. Something like that. So yeah, this seems to just be a very basic board game. You just move across spots and... There's a whole bunch of different treasure chests, and you're trying to find a very specific item stored in a very specific chest. Which could be anywhere, like, it supposedly is completely random which chest it's in. So, I can see this getting pretty annoying after a while. Oh hey, it actually let me stop here for some reason. I'm guessing the gold bars actually count as, like, multiples... Oh yeah, they do. So a gold bar is actually the same value as 2 silver bars. Because I picked up a silver bar there, and it turned one of my silver bars into a gold bar. Well, I do have to say, it is kind of interesting seeing a game play in this manner with PC speaker sound effects and everything on Windows 3.1. But as far as the gameplay is concerned, it's just moving tiles and hoping that random chance works out in your favor. That's really all there is to this. So, I don't know. I mean, it works. That's more than can be said for some of the games we find on this show, but I don't know. It does what it's set out to do, but it's nothing too special, really. And to finish things off today, Captain Crazy Hats dug up DOSGAMES /arcade/bombs11. Part of me thinks this might be an earlier version of Tank Wars. The Tank Wars that I reviewed on Ancient DOS Games used to be a program called Bomb, but this is Bombs, so maybe not. Oh, BS. Okay, this game's being upfront about itself. Readme.first. We will type that out. Readme.first. Bomb Squad. Isn't there a game on the Intellivision called Bomb Squad? 93 by Brian McKiernan? Brian McKiernan. Emerald City Software. To run the program, type BS and press enter. Print a copy of the documentation, turn on your printer, type copy, yeah. Okay, so what's the go.bat? I'm going to type that out quickly, because that seems odd. Why would the README not say anything about this? Oh, all it does is type the README. Okay. BS. Bomb Squad. Oh, it looks like it's mouse-driven. Oh, and it looks like the resolution changed, too. Not quite sure what resolution it's running right now. Instructions. What is Bomb Squad? Many people who have the most popular of the graphical user interface operating systems installed on their computers, aka Windows, told me what a great time they have with one of the games that comes with it. I tried the game and sure enough it was pretty neat. However, I don't have that graphical user interface installed on my computer, and since I have a 286 with only 2 megs of RAM, I probably never will, but I do have a mouse, a VGA monitor, and nothing to do after midnight. So I wrote Bomb Squad, which this basically sounds like is going to be Minesweeper. Certain number of bombs hidden in a 9-row by 27-column playing field. Your job is to make the playing field safe for humanity by marking the location of each of the bombs without setting one off. Yeah, it sounds like Minesweeper. I pretty much know the rules of Minesweeper, so dragging to clear many squares quickly? What? If you click the left mouse button to clear a square that does not have any bombs touching it, no number will appear in that square, and all remaining uncleared squares around it will be cleared. If you notice other squares touching that one that don't have any numbers in them, you can simply hold down on the left mouse button and drag the mouse cursor through those squares to clear them. So, let's see. Random between 20 and 50. Okay. So, does not support chording or the middle mouse button. That is highly annoying. So yeah, you basically have to open up the clear areas yourself, from the looks of it. So anybody who's actually been to my website knows that a long while back I made a game called Super Minesweeper. And yep, the right mouse button does definitely put stuff down. But yeah, Minesweeper is a game I am very familiar with, so this should not be difficult. Except for the fact that there's no chording. Like, chording makes Minesweeper, like, so much better. Oh, but that's not fun. I hate when stuff like this happens, where it's basically a 50-50 shot. One's gonna be the mine, one isn't. Let's say this one. Nope, that was the mine. Damn it, I hate when stuff like that happens. Oh, that's not a good way to make... Okay. So, here's another fun fact. When I made Super Minesweeper, I intentionally programmed it so the very first spot you clicked on would be a blank spot that would open up to more spots so that you had something to start with. In fact, it's programmed in such a specific way that it will clear out multiple squares so that you have a nice big chunk to work with. But most Minesweeper games don't work that way. The regular Minesweeper on Windows, the way it works is that the first square you click on is never a mine. it might be just a single number, but it's never a mine. And then this one, apparently, first spot you click on could be a mine. That's not pleasant. Although I started with a 2, and then I got a 3. Wait, what? I clicked here. It triggered that. I clicked here. What? Okay, tell me I wasn't crazy and that it actually triggered the wrong spot or something. Jeez, I'm pulling a lot of single numbers here. Okay, let's search around the 1. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, look at that. I just clicked here with the right mouse button, and it registered that spot. There is something really screwy going... There is something really screwy going on with the mouse controls here. I clicked here. I freaking clicked here, and it triggered that spot. Okay. Well, that was Bomb Squad. This program is terrible because it can't detect your clicks properly. How do you even make a mistake like that? Like, I mean, it's detecting the clicks properly most of the time, but sometimes it just decides, no, you're going to be one under or one to the side. How do you even make that mistake? I don't know. But clearly this program needed a bit more testing.